as expected. Not as straightforward as you think. What a view from a swimming spot. Hi, we are Gemma and Campbell. For the last 2 months we've been road tripping our way through southern Europe in our home on wheels, Ellie the eldest. This week we arrive back home in the UK and begin our journey back to bonny old Scotland, stopping by the beautiful Lake District National Park for a bit of exploration. I think we're going to need to reverse all the way back to that bit. Relaxation.
This is so stressful.
I remember now why I hate visiting the Lake District. And to continue our hunt for the best world swimming spots across the UK. The adventure north began as we waved goodbye to Spain and hopped on the overnight ferry from Santander to Plymouth. We're going to the UK! And the next day we arrived back into England, where we almost immediately hit our first problem of the trip. Never straightforward, is it? Something was already telling me that this was going to be a long week.
Good morning everyone. So we are just about to leave Peterborough. We have been at a motorhome show here over the weekend, and I know there is a lot of you that came up to us to say hi, that watch our videos, so thank you for doing so. We did a talk on Friday. We were terrified, but I think it went alright, and we're just really buzzing to be here. We've had such a fun weekend. But now we're about to leave. We've been parked up for about the last 4 days here, and we have come up with a little bit of a problem.
Alright, so this is the situation we found ourselves in. This tyre, very flat. I think it was actually a bit of a slow puncture over the last couple of days, but we're managing to kind of nurse it along, just topping it up every couple of days at service stations. But obviously sitting at this festival for the past 2 or 3 days now, it is very much on its way out. The other problem we're having is our spare tyre. It sits just under there, and that is actually a brand new tyre. Last time we bought a new tyre, we were just like, it's fine, we'll just keep that one on there and we'll stick the brand new one underneath the van, and we can't get access to it. Basically, this little doohickey here, which is how we lower the tyre down, the thread inside the socket is completely worn away, and I think we're going to need to try and cut the tyre out. We don't have any tools like that, so we're going to need to call roadside, get them out to here, and yeah, try and salvage this £80 tyre that we just forked out for.
Hello, I'm just phoning. I have a motorhome and I was just wondering if I could get roadside assistance, please. Excellent, thank you so much. Have a good day.
Never straightforward, is it?
Right, so I've just got a text. Should arrive within 60 minutes. Might as well get some lunch on the go while we wait.
That is the perks of living on wheels, isn't it?
It is. Off to start cooking.
Oh, I think he might actually be here already. That was only been about 10 minutes. Very efficient. Well, I hope that's not for us. I was hoping to try and get somewhere today.
I was hoping to be a bit more subtle than that. Surely that's not for us.
She just needs a tyre change, man. It's a bit excessive. For goodness sake.
Right, okay, yeah, so
Oh, that's him there. Alright. That lorry pulled up and then Gemma got a phone call, and I actually got a bit of a fright because I thought Ellie was going to get taken away from us, but no. Hi, mate.
What's the verdict?
Basically, the entire system that stores the spare tyre is gubbed, and I think we're just going to need to get it cut down at a garage, but that means we need to put it up on a ramp, and yeah, I don't think we're going to get that done anytime soon. Luckily, like as I said, it is a slow puncture, so we should be able to limp her to the nearest place and get the tyre changed. Could be worse though. So at least it wasn't like the Isle of Skye where we went over a nail and we had to like race across the island, and we got stranded with no signal. Ellie,
Yeah.
c'est la vie.
Could be worse.
Now is that not just a view that we all dream of waking up to in a van? She's a beauty. Fresh bakery. I guess that's a good thing actually. You can go in there and get a nice loaf of bread.
So the plans today are, we are just going to be heading further north, really, but we have like quite a few chores to do. We've got to gas, we've got to top up our water, and we also want to find somewhere to do our laundry.
Well, I'm seeing a side of England that I've never seen before. Very cute, isn't it?
This is lovely.
We're just looking for the lingerie revolution though. Apparently it's at a local Morrison's. And we're saying we love visiting these old English towns, but they're a nightmare to drive around in a big massive van. Not very fan friendly. Back to this again, no gas. I did however get one of these.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I feel like I could put that into the tyre, go and pump it up, and then we might be able to actually get it all the way through. Alright, hopefully that's worked. This is honestly just my favourite time of year to be driving through the countryside like this because the fields are just full of big fluff balls. So many lambs in them, and they're just getting to a stage where they're a bit chonky. It's so cute. First gear, Gemma?
It is first
We'll rev it.
No, oh sugar, this is so stressful. This is so stressful.
Oh god.
Can you check I'm oh my god. I'm not fine. I feel like if I take my foot off this brake, I'm gonna go stressing.
Right, big rev, and let's go. Okay, right, yep, when you go. Big rev.
I'm having a mirror. I feel like I've forgotten how to drive. I don't know why. I think it's because you're filming me and I feel really precious.
Right, we'll be right back, guys, because Gemma's having a meltdown.
Okay, well, I'm pleased to report that it's not that I have forgotten how to drive. It is that the van was actually skidding on this hill. It was so steep. We had to actually stop the traffic to, well, thankfully there was only a car on either side, wasn't there? So that we could actually just let her go down the hill, let the van come down the hill, and basically
pull into this little
back onto the
lay-by
road.
here.
Because
I'm gonna run over and see, because apparently this place is on Brit stops, but you just said that it was
well, it looks really narrow.
So I'm gonna
to
run
be honest,
over.
I don't really know how we would get up there, but that was really stressful. That's like the most stressed I have ever been in the van. I don't think I would have ever got up it. I think I think the van would have been too heavy, basically, is what I'm saying, and that was very, very stressful. But deep breath.
From this point, things seemed to be going from bad to worse, as the overnight spot that we had planned to sleep at was entirely inaccessible for Ellie. Okay, on to plan B.
What is this?
No way we're fitting in there. So it turns out Brit stops is not the Bible for England. Okay, plan B. And as we made our way to the backup location, we ended up stuck down the narrowest road in the entire world. I think we're going to need to reverse all the way back to that bit. This is why I remember now why I hate visiting the Lake District. So far, this trip to the Lake District was not at all going to plan. Relief.
That is a big relief. Notice how we just decided to just swap.
Well, this is far from a romantic setting, but I am very glad to be parked somewhere. Basically, we've realised the Lake District just is not motorhome friendly, or where we went to anyway. And it's,
that was tough.
I don't think it helps because we decided to come on a bank holiday weekend. I think that's where the main issue is.
There's
to be
cars,
honest.
People, vans, everywhere. It's absolutely mental. Oh man, that was drama. Oh, hello. How cute is that?
Oh!
They must have heard me. They're off. Oh, look at them though, so cute.
So this is pretty much going to be our park up for tonight. It's this tiny little lay-by, sits just off the main road, which you can see the cars going past up there. It's not the best, like we've got a busy main road right there, but hopefully it's secluded enough that the cars won't see us from it and give us any burp in the middle of the night. And the waterfall that we're going to is literally just along that road as well, which is really, really good because it means we can try and get up and get there as early as possible, because I think it could be a busy one, based on how busy these roads have been so far today. I'm just trying to top up the water, so we've got a nice hot shower first thing tomorrow morning. Alright, should do it. The next morning, we hit the road bright and early to finally start our search for one of the Lake District's best wild swimming spots, the crystal clear water of the Thirlmere Infinity Pool. Okay, well it's a good job we did get here early because this is a very tight squeeze to get into this car park. So the place that we're finally getting to wild swim at in the Lake District this morning is a place called the Thirlmere Infinity Pool, and it's this kind of waterfall that sits just above Lake Thirlmere. Because it's like a rock pool, it has basically like this infinity pool effect. It looks absolutely incredible, and it's actually not that far from the main road. It really is a race against time for us this morning, it would seem, because as the day goes on, those clouds are just crawling further and further in, and I can already feel like a slight smur of rain, but I think we're getting there. Alright, well I think I can see where we're going because there's people up there who are proper early birds. I thought we were early, but it looks cracking. I can see the waterfall now. So that is the water that we're going to be swimming in. You can follow the river all the way up. You excited?
I am, because right now I'm absolutely roasted. I've gone for like cosy attire because I was like, oh, I want to be like snug after, but this is not at all hiking attire.
So the path's actually been easier to follow than I thought it was going to be. It's like just after that wooden bridge back there where I showed you that rock pool. You take a hard left and basically just start trudging up the mountain, pretty much just straight up, and then you can just see it in the distance. There we are. So I think we need to cross like over there because it's too steep there. Yeah.
The bugs are out.
Already?
Already.
Come on.
Midgie Central up here.
We're just trying to actually find a way to get down to it because, like I said, it's a vertical drop there. I think you need to cross a little bit further up. I don't know. We're trying to do it quick enough before the rain comes in, also before we get eaten alive by these midges. As expected, not as straightforward as you think.
Woo, looks fresh. You have to jump.
So it's actually a lot easier than it looks to get in, and once you're in, oh, it's lovely and toasty. That's why I can't feel my feet too warm. Look at that. What a view from a swimming spot. Alright, time for a swim. You going? 3, 2, 1, go! Oh. Alright, here goes nothing. Oh my god! Oh yes!
This is magic!
Oh wow! Honestly, this bag is a game changer. I got a new one because I'd had my old camera bag for about 2 years and the shoulder straps were just like digging into me so much.
It got to the point where you didn't even
I was getting bruised basically just from carrying it, and I just hated actually going out on hikes. So we've got a lot of hiking planned for this summer, so I thought let's invest in a good bag. And yeah, this is an absolute game changer. It's massive for a start, so I can carry all of Gemma's junk.
Choose wisely.
And it's also really, really comfortable.
Well,
all of my junk as well.
What I quite liked was this morning, normally like I would take a bag with like all of our swimming stuff or whatever, all the other bits and pieces, and Campbell's bag would just be full of all the camera equipment. But this morning I was like, shall I pack a bag? He goes, no, it's fine, I've got everything, because there is such a big pouch at the top of that bag that he's like, look at this.
Real quick. So that's the big camera section there, all the camera gear in there. Then I've got a massive roll top section there. Ryanair are going to have a headache when I next got on a flight with them because I'm going to have my bag this size.
Oh no.
Head back down.
Let's go.
Also guys, can I just take note that I have learnt my lesson. Camera bags here, waterfall over there.
He did very nearly open it up.
I know, I did put it down thinking about opening up. If you have been watching our channel since last year, you'll know exactly what we're talking about. I've just had an absolute nightmare. I just went to swap the lenses over to get some shots of the waterfall, and I dropped it straight down that bank into the river. What an idiot, man. That is not a good start to our trip.
At least I have a bikini with me this time. I mean, it might be wet, but at least I could put it on to go back in for a swim. Not need to just pull my clothes off.
I know. Not today though. We're learning guys, we're learning. Okay, time to hit the road again. Bucket list ticked. What are the plans now?
We are going to be heading up the road. We're heading back to Scotland. We're really excited. We've got a few weeks up there, and tomorrow is my birthday, so we're going to stay somewhere nice, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh, and our welcome party is here.
Hello!
Oh no!
Oh no, don't run away! Hello! Oh my goodness, they are too cute.
That is so cute. And I think we're actually going to be going and saying hello to them later on as well. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
This place.
You know that way where like you just kind of like, you're like, oh yeah, it's home.
We're staying here for the next 2 nights.
This is beautiful. Oh wow, this is nice.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, there's a fire. This is magic.
And I think that is the absolute centrepiece of it. Look at that view. 20 minutes from Glasgow.
And we've got a hot tub.
Right, do you want to give us a full tour?
So we're staying at the Larchgreen Lodges, which is in Langbank. We're staying in the Fox Lodge. I like how we've got a nice outdoor area here to hang your wet stuff, because let's be honest, in Scotland it's typically going to be wet. In here we've also got a nice little area to hang your coats and jackets. We've got a nice big kitchen area, lots of room to do some cooking, dining area. I like how there's some goodies here too. I will be like celebrating with this on my birthday. Big TV, but look at those views. Out to the barbecue and the hot tub. And in here we have a second bedroom, which is massive, and another huge ensuite.
That is a beautiful bathroom. Wow.
What I really love, because this is what I would love to have in a house one day, is that every room has these big windows. Is that might even be a door? It is.
Straight out onto the balcony.
Oh, there we go. Yes. Every room has this like big window or door out onto this view. And it's just magic. We've even got some alpacas down here. There's even so much room like outdoors. We've got this big balcony area, there's another balcony area out from that bedroom, hot tub area, and also like this garden. You can come here like with your friends or another couple and have like a really nice group getaway. Like, it is really nice.
Yeah, and like Gemma said, this place also comes with a little communal fire pit. I guess that you can socialise with the other lodges if you want to. There's 3 here in total. And I'm guessing if there's anything based off of this one, each of them has 2 bedrooms. Which is like perfect for just weekend getaways from Glasgow, because I think the train station is literally about a half-hour walk from here or a 2-minute drive. Like, it just doesn't get much better than that. That's amazing. We spent the rest of the night settling into our weekend escape and getting acquainted with the friendly neighbours, before making the most of the stunning view that these lodges had to offer. Oh, is it nice?
It's toasty.
Oh my god, that is like roasting.
It's nice, isn't it?
It's a lot warmer than the Thirlmere.
It is. Oh,
I tell you, this is my style of world swimming.
Yeah,
not
I
gonna
like
lie. There you go, baby.
Oh, thank you.
Can I just say, I'm loving this new attire.
This is like the coziest thing ever. We were sent these by a brand called Wandrd. I'm not going to lift it up that way, but I'll show you this way. It is literally like this fleece lined all through it.
And the best part is, we've got matching. Look at that. So cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to being home. Cheers to being 29.
Stop.
It's your birthday tomorrow.
Stop.
And since we're back in Scotland, we're just going to finish this video off here, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I've hoped you've enjoyed our world swimming escapades. We've got plenty more to come now that we're back in Scotland, and plenty more Scotland adventures to come. So if you want to see that, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you again in the next one.
See ya.
Clink.